YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer. I hope each and every one of you guys is having the most wonderful, blessed, and amazing day. So today, guys, I am going to be doing a eating mukbang. This restaurant in particular is called Captain D's. Captain D's Seafood. Oh, okay, Captain D's Kitchen. So this is my first time actually doing this type of mukbang with the restaurant as far as like a seafood restaurant per se. So today I went and ordered. This looks so yummy. Look at that. I have fried okra, which D. Lowry's probably going to finish those off if I don't. And I have the butterfly shrimp, 20 of them. I have the green beans, which are right here. And the only thing that I didn't get was a fork, guys. I also have 6 of the lobster bites. I thought they would be much bigger than that right there. Thank you so much. So, normally I would have hot sauce and stuff like that, but because I don't know the level of their seasonings, because I have not tried their seasonings yet, sometimes you want to taste like their food seasonings to make sure that the food is seasoned right before you actually jump right in. Also complimenting my food is a nice icy cold Coca-Cola. Also I have tartar sauce. I believe it might be for the fish or the lobster bites. Or their, you know what, I didn't get shrimp. Oh, by the way, these are hush puppies. So I'm gonna let you guys see this again before I do my grace and jump right in. So there you go. Now I'm gonna do my grace. Thank you, God, for this food I'm about to receive. Thank you for my health, my strength, Lord. Thank you for keeping me and my family protected and safe while we're here on this journey. Watch over all of my family members, my kids, and all of my loved ones. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank you. Amen. So I'm going to tartar sauce. Again, I didn't get hot sauce because a lot of times people can season a food to perfection where you really don't need that extra stuff like hot sauce and all that extra crazy stuff. So they offered me hot sauce, but I decided that I wanted to just try it without the extra sauce. And if it's seasoned the way I like it seasoned, then next time I go, I won't get hot sauce. But if it's not seasoned the way I like it, then I'll probably end up getting hot sauce next time, or other condiments that they offer, because they do offer other condiments besides tartar sauce and hot sauce. So first I'm gonna start with one of these lobster bites. I've been so excited to actually eat one of these. Not bad. Oh yeah, it's seasoned. It's seasoned, y'all. It's got season on it. Let's check these green beans out, see if they got some seasoning. Okay, 8 for the green beans, okra. I don't think D get none of these okras. Now for the butterfly. This is good. Since we got extra tartar sauce, we might as well go ahead and use it. So in a way, for the parents out there, older parents and younger parents, I know you guys are so excited that school has started back, because that means lower light bills, lower water bills, just a lot of lower extra expenses that you normally would have to worry about when school year is out. So that's a big plus. The kids are back in school. As you guys know, Each year for our kids is getting harder and harder and harder. You guys hear me talk in earlier vlogs about like Walmart incidents, but not just Walmart incidents. Amber alerts. I think I've been in Houston going on my 3rd week now. Now I've had at least 3 Amber alerts come to my phone. And each time, each Amber alert was involving a missing kid. And they had a description of the vehicle that the kid was last seen in with the license plate, or a description of the license plate that was near the kid when the kid went missing. So it makes me feel good knowing that the kids are back in school now. It also gives parents more me time, where parents can get back on like a regular scheduled routine. Like when the kids come home, the parents usually come home soon after, if not a little bit before. They try to prepare dinner, try to help the kids with homework, and then find out their you know, day at school, how their day was, and what type of issues that they have. One thing for me as a parent, I have an 11-year-old, and one thing that really concerns me about when he starts, you know, I'm glad he's back in school, but one thing that really frightens me the most is like the bullying at school, kids getting bullied and stuff. And it's like, if you start school and you don't have all these brand new clothes like everybody else has, everybody knows that that's the big thing. New clothes, new clothes, new clothes. If you're not as fortunate to be able to get new clothes, new shoes, you're not going to shine like the rest of the kids. Now, mind you, most households get 5 to 6 outfits for the children. You know, and after you wear those 5 or 6 outfits that first week of school, we're going to wash them. So once you wash them, they're not going to look the same as they did when you first wore them. Obviously, because that new flavor is gone from the clothes. You know, and that's fine right there. But it's when your children start school and they feel like that they don't have the new stuff like other people have, it makes them feel inadequate. And when they feel inadequate, it actually drops their self-esteem, and that's what caused the bullying. And they start getting bullied. So that's something to really be aware of since school is just now starting. You know, talk to your children when they get home. Ask them how their day was. And as parents, I know you guys are tired. We're tired when we come home. You know. And but it's always good to take that extra time to find out how their day was and stuff like that. And just because kids will hold stuff to themselves. Any parent, just like me, a parent, our kids spend a lot of time in the room playing their games, watching YouTube. You know, a lot of times they're doing their own thing, and as parents, we're in the front room or in the bedroom or in the kitchen doing our own thing. And sometimes it helps us to take that extra minute out just to sit down and talk to them, you know. So I just want to just address that real quick. I'm gonna shut up for a second so I can eat some of this food. Back home, we have a place that's called Long John Silver. It's like a seafood restaurant, sort of like Captain D's. I usually never eat there. Now, I have eaten there once or twice, but it's not like a place that I would go to get seafood from. One thing about me is I'm a thin crust person. Like when it comes to like pizza, I like thin crust pizza. When it comes to like pie, I don't like it real thick. I like it kind of thin. When it comes to my breading on my food, whether it's fish or shrimps, I do not like a lot of breading because you actually get full off the breading before you actually get to the meat that's inside the breading. So not to drag along John Silver, their food is pretty decent. But it's not one of my restaurants that I would love to eat at. However, this place right here, Captain D's, as you guys can see, the butterfly shrimp, look at that, how thin the batter is. Every bite you're actually tasting the meat. And that's why I believe I will actually go back to this place again. Thin crust everything. You guys is out in this area, you probably should try this restaurant. Not promoting them or nothing, but if I ever get the opportunity, I would like to try to fry this at home without actually going to buy it, and then show you guys how I do it. But as you guys know, D. Lowry and Kalani are both kind of allergic to certain seafood, so I have to be careful as far as like the kind of seafood that I do cook in the house, because allergic reactions is something really serious. I actually had a friend, well, I won't say that he was a friend. This happened like 2-3 years ago. Actually happened about 4 or 5 years ago. A guy named was John. He was allergic to shrimp. I don't know what all seafoods that he was allergic to, but I know shrimp was one of them. This guy, he lived 2 doors down from me. At the time, I was in the area for maybe 4 or 5 years, but he had already been in the area like years before I got there. And he was a lot younger than me. And so one day, you know, he had this big white truck. So when he comes to the neighborhood, everybody knows that John is coming down the street, because he had the 15s in the back of that SUV. 15s or 18s or something, whatever he had, it shook the whole house, so you knew it was him. So one day, I'm outside, I happen to look down the street, I don't see his truck, which was very rare, very odd, because he loved that truck, and that truck was always at the house, always parked in the grass, close to the house, so he can hear his alarm go off, or anybody was trying to steal his equipment. So when I went outside, I didn't see his vehicle, which I thought was kind of odd. But then again, a young cat like that, you know, popped out of town somewhere. So the next day, I get off work, come home, I'm cutting the grass. I see a bunch of cars down at John's house, but I don't see John's truck. So I'm thinking like, what the heck is going on? And this is a real story, guys. This is no BS, this is a real story. So I see a bunch of cars down there. I mean a bunch. They was all in the grass, all in front of the house. I'm like, what the hell? I ain't think nothing of it. One of the neighbors come across the street and said, Damien, did you hear about what happened to John? I said, John? What do you mean? He passed away. I'm like, what? Now, I see this dude every single day. Now, at the time, the guy was only 32, 33 years old. You know, now he was in the game. So I'm thinking that, you know, he got shot or something out there. But that wasn't the case. What happened was he went to a party the night before, a house party, and they had seafood laid out, chicken wings and stuff like that. He ate a shrimp. He ate a shrimp, he got in his vehicle. And what happened as he was driving up the street, his throat swelled up immediately, cutting off all of his oxygen. And as his vehicle stopped at the light, he passed away right there. I mean, it was like in a matter of seconds. I mean, he passed away. I mean, he just passed away. His throat, I mean, within a matter of minutes, he ate the shrimp, got in his vehicle, and left. From what my understanding was that he had only had like one shrimp. It was like a jumbo shrimp. And from my understanding, he knew that he was allergic to it. But sometimes when things look good and years go by, you just think to yourself, well, maybe things have changed. And unfortunately, that's one of the things that didn't change, you know. So that's why I say I try to be careful who I cook seafood around, because the reactions are real. And unless you're a doctor or you very highly experienced in the medical field, you can do something to react, you know, do something quick to stop that swelling. You know, there's no coming back from that. So, Pretty sad story. And the guy had kids, you know, he was married. I was just sad to see that happen. So, yeah, I don't really want to make this about a sad video, but I just want to give you guys examples of why I won't really cook seafood in the house. And right now, I'm eating seafood in the house, but it's breaded, which means all the ventilation, the smell of it, the strong part of it is actually gone at the restaurant. But we did decide that if we start doing like seafood boils and stuff like that, seafood mukbangs, I did agree, since we live in a really decent area where we have tables outside and stuff like that, I did agree that if I did something like a seafood boil, I would actually find one of the restaurants here in Houston that actually prepares the seafood boil. A lot of them have it prepared for you, wrapped up in aluminum foil, so when you get there you can pick it up, yada yada. And I can actually do that seafood boil for you guys, not seafood mukbang, not the boil. I can actually do the seafood mukbang for you guys outside, which would be cool because we do film outside as well too. So that's just something to be aware about. Somebody tells you that they're allergic to something, you know, take it serious. You know, don't look at it as if they just don't want to smell it. Because a lot of people like, I don't want you cooking fish in the house. I don't want you cooking shrimp in the house because it smells up the kids' school clothes. Stuff like that. And, you know, I thought it was just an excuse, but I guess it found out that it was true. You sitting there cooking fish in the house and you got kids that putting on their school clothes and the next day and get to school and somebody says, somebody smell like fish. You know, that's like another form of bullying. So somebody say that they're allergic to something, take it serious, because I didn't. And it was almost really bad because I didn't take it as serious as I should have at the time. So I just want to just address that and give somebody some type of advice who don't really know much about allergic reactions. And I don't know everything it is about allergic reactions, but I'm still learning. Learning process. I love me some crabs. D, would you want to try some of these okra? I know you're sitting over there fiending for them. I know you is. You sure? You're more than welcome. I know it's torturing you. Y'all see the look on her face. She's been talking about okra since we've been here. I think one time she asked me did I like okra. Well, I guess now she could see me eat it. And she would do okra. Yep, I have no doubt. I found a place that can make chicken gizzards extremely good. Now, I found a place that can make restaurant seafood, fast food at that. In my eyes, it's something else. Woo! The eyes don't lie. Get away from me. I'm starting to feel it now, guys. I'm really feeling it. I don't know if you guys know what itis is, but it's definitely not far away. Matter of fact, it's probably around the corner. For those of you who don't know what itis is, I-T-I-S, it's when a person eats, get full, and y'all know what they want to do next, right? Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think people want to do next when they get the itis. I ain't gonna even say nothing. Say less. What do you think people are going to do when they get the itis? It happens to every last one of y'all who watching this video. You can't lie. Don't lie. You too. As soon as you eat a full meal and you get stuffed, no matter what time of day it is, what happens to you? I know what happens to me. I know what's about to happen to me. I think. Two more crab bites. I was trying to say, I mean lobster bites. I was trying to savor them. One, two, three, four, 5, 6 shrimp left. 2 hush puppies. I don't really eat them. But I would definitely eat these. I just feel like somebody looking at me like, you better save me 1 or 2 of them. You better save me 1 or 2 of them. I just feel like somebody looking at me saying that. I ain't gonna lie, man. I would definitely recommend this to anyone. One thing I learned about, like, even for kids and the adults, you know, like the same way, if you have something to drink, whether it's pop or a glass of wine or a glass of juice or water, I've learned to always try to eat majority of your food before you start drinking. Because kids, we know for a fact, kids drink something, they will not eat. They're not gonna eat. Because they actually get full off the fluids first. That's why I always say, like, you guys notice I still got the full can of pop here. I probably picked it up twice. I'm definitely finna gun it down. So anyway, I got one more lobster bite. I am stuffed. This stuff is so freaking good. This is it. Well, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And before I end this video, I would actually like to do my post notification shout out today, and it goes to KDD Squad. Congratulations, KDD Squad, and blessings to you and good luck to you on your channel. But guys, my email is black_dhc2@yahoo.com. Don't forget to subscribe to both channels for your chance to be shouted out every day. It's Damian Cryer, D. Lowry. Follow us on social media, on IG, Facebook. We love you guys. Leave me your thoughts and opinions on this video. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. And let me know, what restaurant eating mukbang do you want me to do next? Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer. I love you guys. I'll talk to you next video. Peace.